guest, Ansleigh Wilk, helped force a rule change by taking a principled stand. She is a mixed martial arts fighter and she refused to fight trans women, natural-born biological males identifying as women. And that saw the North American Grappling Association announce a major policy overhaul, preventing trans-identifying men from competing against women in its competitions. I'm delighted to say Ansleigh Wilk joins me now. Ansleigh, it wasn't just you who had an issue here. The New York Post reported female fighters were terrified of facing men and they were pulling out of competitions.
Yeah, we had multiple girls pull out of this just because we knew who they were now. And, you know, in the beginning, we weren't thinking about, oh, are we having to fight a male? And then you go on their Instagram and see them getting married as a man, and you're like, hey, wait, that's not okay.
You faced a bit of a backlash for simply talking about your experience and concerns. Tell me about some of the vitriol you've copped over this issue.
Yeah, so the backlash is pretty much just saying, you won, why do you have an issue with this? Even though I've stated a million times it was never about me. I clearly beat them. That's not my issue. The issue is that there are girls that are legitimately afraid. And they should not have to be afraid when they're seasoned competitors going into this. Like, they've done this hundreds of times. They know what they're doing. And the girls I've talked to that also experienced this said they have never felt so unsafe in a grappling match.
So those trans-identifying women can still compete, but they will be competing against the men going forward, not against women. But you've also had fantastic support. I know Riley Gaines, the swimmer, spoke out about your brave stance. And also Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling said this about you. She said, you've done nothing wrong. This isn't and never was about hate. It's about fairness and safety for women and girls. You stood up to protect your fellow athletes, which makes you a heroine in all sane people's eyes. I know backlashes aren't fun, believe me, I know, but there are things far more important than pleasing all the people all the time. All power to you. That's quite an endorsement there, Ansleigh.
That honestly meant the world to me as like a lifelong Harry Potter fan, and it's not something I ever expected. I never expected this to even go viral. I posted just trying to kind of get the situation out there, but I never expected it to be this big. But the support over the hate has been amazing. And I just have to look at the people that are endorsing me in this and know that I'm on the right side of history.